Hi, my name is Becky Jennings, and I'm the creator of The Balance Method. Today, we are talking about my absolute favorite thing. I would give up virtually everything for this, and it's sleep. Oh, how wonderful is sleep? Sleep is absolutely the most magical part of the entire day. I love it so much. So today I'm going to talk to you about why sleep is so important. And then on top of that, I'm going to share 5 tips for you to have a more restful and more quality night's sleep. So number 1, sleep is vitally important for us to repair. So when our head hits the pillow, our body goes to work and we repair and renew all of our cells. Oh, how wonderful is that? We literally go to sleep and we wake up a refreshed, revived new person. It's kind of amazing. Number 2, it's very important for our brain health. So once we deep dive into REM, think about these little guys going around and just squeegeeing. They're spraying it, cleaning it like they would do a window. They're doing that to your entire brain, and they're just cleaning the whole thing so that you wake up and you are vibrant, you are clear, and you can tackle the day. Number 3, this is kind of a cool thing too. Sleep curbs inflammation. A study was shown that with less than 6 hours of sleep a night, there was an amplified levels of inflammation in the system. So always shooting for that 7 to 8 hour mark. Depends on your body, but if you can at least be getting 7 hours, that's going to be helping that inflammation in your system. And number 4, probably the most exciting one for everybody out there, is sleep helps you lose fat. How cool is that? So with more sleep, and this is why it's so cool, is your sleep center and your metabolism center are in the same part of the brain. So they kind of work synergistically in the process of sleeping. So the more sleep you can get, the more fat you lose. Very cool. So now here's the fun part. 5 tips that you can implement today in order to get a better night's sleep. Number 1, shut down those electronics. Just shut them down about 20 to 30 minutes, no matter what, before you go to bed. The reason this is so important is because that LED light, that blue light on our phones, signals our brains to stay awake. If that signal is happening, melatonin cannot be released. And until melatonin is released, then when we're in REM, all those other sleep hormones are not released. Remember all that repair stuff? That doesn't happen as fast when melatonin is not released. So shut off those electronics no matter what. Number 2, stop eating about 3 or 4 hours before bed. This gives your body time to digest so that when you go to bed, we're not worrying about all that going on in our system and in our gut, and we can focus on really all that repair that we need to have happen. Number 3, limit your alcohol before bed. I know it's not fun, but it really does make a difference in terms of sleep. If you've ever noticed that when you go out and you kind of have restless sleep or you wake up feeling groggy and foggy, that's because your body was taking time removing and purging those toxins as opposed to focusing on the cellular repair that it needed to do. Number 4, calm the brain by either reading or meditating. It will put you in a much more blissful space as you go to sleep, and you'll have a much better evening, all around. And number 5, sleep in a pitch black room if you can. The darker the better. It should be like a cave in there. And then keep it really cold. We're talking between 65 and 72. Our thermostat is set at 68 degrees every single night. So those are my top 5 tips on how to get a better night's sleep. Until next time, love big, live vibrantly, and shine bright, my friends.